Alright, you guys, welcome back to another edition of Mail Call, but more specifically, welcome to the 69th edition of Mail Call. Here we have a very special package from Ringside Collectibles. Inside of here, a figure that I know a lot of people have been very excited for a very long amount of time. I honestly can't believe I'm actually doing this. I've been very excited for this moment. Inside of here, we have the first ever, if I can even get him out, Mattel Defining Moments Shinsuke Nakamura. Cannot believe it is actually here, but yes, it is here. This is not a test. It has been about 9 or 10 months, I believe, since Nakamura made his debut. We already have a figure of him. Already want to say this looks way better than I first anticipated, but I'll get into that shortly. Here we go. We've got Nakamura, and of course, we're going to be taking him out of his packaging. Taking a closer look at him, but we can't look at the box because it is a Defining Moments figure, so he's got an image on the side, as well as on the back with a little bit of a bio. So there you go. Also, really nice design of his tights or his belt or whatever on the back of the packaging. This looks really, really nice. I cannot wait to get this guy open. Here we go. We're going to open the King of Strong Style right now. Alright, you guys, Nakamura is now out of his packaging, but before we take a look at the figure, as always, we're going to take a look at his accessories first. It comes with an extra entrance vest, which is really awesome looking. It is a rubber material, not really that soft, but it can go on him just like the old Mattel t-shirts with that sort of like slot thing over here, which kind of can get annoying. You know, I'm probably going to keep this one on because I think it looks better. Not really much detail going on in this one, although it is painted a little bit differently. I still do like how this looks, however, I definitely do prefer this vest, which is the one I believe he wore at TakeOver Dallas. And I mean, the detail on this thing is absolutely crazy. Now, this is the stuff that makes Defining Moments figures, even down to the zipper, which I know Burnout Inc. pointed out looks amazing. There's just so much detail on this vest. It's all these designs are indeed molded on and painted individually. It looks fantastic. Even the collars you can see at the top, even molded on designs. He's also got these awesome looking shoulder pads, and on the back it's plain actually, but you know, still looks like a great vest. Really love how this looks. I know I'm kind of harping on this a little long, but this vest looks absolutely incredible. I believe it comes apart over here. There's just a red tab that you can pull off, and we're going to take it off like this because I don't want his armband to come off. So it looks like every time you take off that vest, his arm sleeve is going to come off, but we'll get to that soon. Now, getting into maybe the most important part about this figure, and that, of course, is being the head scan right here. The first ever Nakamura head scan. And, you know, I do think it is good. I don't think I feel like it could be better, but, you know, I'm not going to complain because we finally have a Nakamura. Like some other Mattel figures, that head scans aren't the best. It's like from some angles, you can really see where it does look like Nakamura. And then from others, maybe it doesn't look as much like him, but I feel like it is a fine head scan. They've painted in his fade here. It's just gray, not really a lot of shading going on for his fade, but that still looks fine. Also has his mouth guard painted on, which is black, and then he's got his awesome looking hair, which looks freaking incredible. Also on the back here. I mean, I think the hair and everything and the mouth guard and everything saves the face scan. I think the face itself isn't the best. I still think it is like a fine head scan. Getting into the arms now, he does have his armband right here, which is rubbery. It is pretty soft. It's going to be able to move up and down. I might swap the upper arm on this so that this doesn't always move up and down because I feel like that's going to be annoying. But not a lot of detail going on there, just really molded on. Looks nice, and he's got his wrist gauntlets here, which are red and have a silver design on them. Silver dots going all around. Same thing on the other one. And then we have his torso, which was actually something I was worried about even before I saw any reviews of it because, and I don't know what it was just an instinct of mine. I looked at the torso and I said, that's going to be able to barely bend. I don't know why. And when you look at this figure, yeah, that's not really a whole lot. It does bend back a good amount actually, but forward it's just I don't know. I feel like that's just not plausible for a Mattel figure. It's pretty annoying. Maybe it's just a little thing that bothers me. I don't know if it bothers you guys at all, but just when I like messing around with my figures, good articulation is something that's really important. So something like this, you know, can be annoying, but this is a brand new torso, which is actually really nice looking. Definitely do like this. I thought they were going to go with like a Sandow torso or a Road Dogg or something like that. Instead, they decided to give Nakamura his very own torso mold. Then we've got his belt here, which also has the silver design that's on the wrist gauntlets, but going around the belt. Now, the belt is supposed to be black, which, of course, this attire is supposed to represent his Dallas attire. Not really a huge deal, just a little small detail I would have liked, but once again, not a big deal. And then here is the Nakamura pants, which look really nice. I think that they come off a little bit more like bright on camera, but in real life they are much darker and look much more realistic. Here they kind of look a little bit light. But we have, I believe, the Dudley torso, or I'm sorry, the Dudley crotch piece, I should say. And I don't know if these are new legs or not. I think these knees are definitely new, because I've got that like molded in knee pad sort of look in the middle, but not really a lot of shading going on the tights. Not really a big deal. You can't really expect those from Mattel figures. And he also got his kick pads on the bottom as well, those red kick pads. So that basically covers the figure in terms of its paint apps and whatnot, and the attire and everything. Articulation is basically everything the same. Like I said, the torso maybe being the most disappointing part about this figure. However, it does bend back a lot, and the legs I want to cover next do go out a fair amount. Pretty nice for Nakamura. I think you're going to be able to get those nice poses as well. But I mean, that's the first Nakamura figure, and I gotta say, I really do like it. I might have complained about some small things here and there, but that's just me nitpicking. Nothing is really hugely noticeable that's going to turn me away from buying another one, which I'm sure I probably will. Maybe even torso swapping it to get a better torso on here. But I want to know what you guys think just looking at this figure, or if you have it, whether or not this figure was disappointing, if it lived up to your expectations. I would say it did, because I wasn't actually that excited for the figure when they first showed the actual figure, not just the mock renders, because I didn't think it looked that good. So I'd say it definitely meets my expectations, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down below. This Nakamura, though, I really do like it. And thank you guys for watching this episode of Mail Call. I hope you enjoyed. Gonna have some new videos coming up soon, including Elimination Chamber predictions. And as always, stay tuned to the